Hello there, YouTube. Devin here again. Had a pretty good day today until I got home and I got another helmet in the mail and I was going to do a video on it. I was super excited to get it, but some of you guys that have watched my helmet playlist know that quite a long while ago, got an Orlite helmet that was defective. And today I just got my second one from the same company, made by the same, from the same website or anyways. And they were made by the same manufacturer, and this one is even worse. And if you're interested, I'll do a video on that. But right now, I'm actually about a week into this conversation with the people. More than a week. It'll be 2 weeks now since I've had a reply from them on how we're going to fix this. But this helmet is actually so catastrophically broken that I could crush it. It's a Kevlar helmet. I could crush it with my bare hands. And I'm not a super strong person. I'm not in the greatest shape ever. I'm actually pretty scrawny. But I could literally crush this helmet into 2 pieces with my hands. It has that big of failures on it. But I'll do that for another video if you guys are interested in it. And I'll ask you for if you guys are interested, I'll ask you for your support in that video too. And we can have you guys all send them a bunch of emails about this worthless shit, because this will be the second time I've got a helmet that they label as new that is already overpriced for a very gotten a very shitty deal with it. There's a lot of problems with it. So but that's not what this video is about. This video is about one of my favorite canteens. Actually, and it's the shortest, fattest canteen I own. But it's really overbuilt, really durable, really thick. You could like bludgeon somebody to death with this canteen. But this is the Hungarian m70 canteen. It is a very awesome canteen. It's, as you can see, it's very short and stout and wide. It's about a quart, because it is very thick. But it's a neat canteen, and it's pretty much just held in with this split ring. And this clip is how you attach it to your belt or your belt loop or your pack or anything like that. This canteen is made out of steel. It has a steel cover on it. If I could open it one-handed. Now, this canteen is new. It's new old stock. But the cover is still kind of a bitch to get off sometimes, because the threads are a little chewed up there, as you can see. But here's the top. It's got a rubber stopper that I'm going to replace with cork, because I don't like rubber stoppers, because eventually they make the water taste bad. And they break down. So I'm going to replace it with a thin cork one, like I always do for pretty much all of my canteens. But here it is, and there's the inside. Now, there is some rust on it. Just a little bit, though, not much. That's pretty common with this. And as you can see down in there, now that looks like it's dirty, but that was just actually heat from the metal. So that's not residue or anything in there. That's just heat from when this canteen was formed. It goes pretty much all the way around the bottom. So that's just a byproduct of the canteen being manufactured. It's not affecting the steel, and it's not dirty or anything. So it's actually a new canteen. But around the edge, you can see there's some little rust spots in there. There's some bigger ones over here. I haven't cleaned this canteen yet. I can get rust off of pretty much anything. But it won't be hard to get this canteen up to snuff. But I've owned one of these before. I actually lost it because it was this green color, and I took it out hiking, and I thought I clipped it back onto my pack, and turns out I didn't. So I clipped it on to my pack, but it wasn't all the way. And when I threw it on, it must have just fell off and rolled into the brush, and then it was gone forever. So if you guys find a canteen out there, one of these out in the woods of kind of north central Minnesota, by all means, it's yours. So but this is a very good canteen. This is a Hungarian m70 canteen. Came out in 1970 when the Hungarian army did their big revamp, as you can tell by the Hungarian m70 helmet. And the m70 canteen, they got a whole bunch of new equipment in 1970. But this is one of their new canteens from 1970, and it's a very good canteen. It's, of course, tapered, designed to hug the body nice. It is very wide. It's very round and smooth. It doesn't get caught on anything very easy. The clip on it is quite thick and actually pretty hard to squeeze. So if you do get it on something, you don't really have to worry about it coming off. The cap is the same way. It's the same very thick steel, very nice quality. And these are pretty cheap. If you can find these, I highly recommend them to you guys. Because they're absolutely great little canteens. They don't hold a super large amount of water, but the thing is, the fact that they're so small and so cheap, and they all come with these clips. So normally, like, if I know I'm going to be out hiking around for a while, I like these canteens with the little clips because I could just hook them to the outside of my pack, right on the molly webbing or on other stuff, and, you know, they just hang there. Just as extra water if I would ever need it, or if somebody else was to become dehydrated, I could certainly give them one of these. And they're very easy to transfer because they're just little clips. So it's just little extra amounts of water. It's got a very wide opening, so it's easy to fill. You can fit ice cubes in there pretty easy. It's like probably an 1.5 inch opening. So for you guys where you use metric, it's probably like 30 millimeters wide at the opening. And it's very nice because of that. You could fit ice in here pretty easy depending on what kind of ice cubes you have. It fills up with water pretty quick. It's actually a very quiet canteen. It doesn't rattle around or slosh a lot when it's together because the cap and everything is all synced. So this spins as you rotate the cap on. They sit very close. So there's nothing to like ding against this canteen. So it's very quiet when it's all sealed up. And I'll demonstrate that here to you. So we'll put the cover back on. So once you get the cover back on, all the way, obviously, so it doesn't leak. This hangs off to the side, which is convenient because then when you hang it, see, it hangs just like that. But as you can see, like if I hold it flush and pretend it was full of water, all you would hear is the sloshing of the water. There's not really anything to go wrong with this canteen. And if you wanted to paint it a different color, you could easily paint it a different color. The one that I lost actually had my name in Sharpie right across the front there. Just because people really liked this canteen. When I showed it to them, they had no idea what it was or anything like that. If you have any like military reenacting to do, this can be used for a lot of reenactments, pretty much anything Soviet bloc, because they're so easy. You could probably even use this as a World War II thing if you modified the hook and the holder a little bit there. And you could paint it any color you want and it really won't hurt it. It's dishwasher safe. This is pretty much a good go-to canteen. There's not a whole lot to go wrong on this. And I like it. It's a perfect amount. It's easy to use. It was very well thought out. The only thing that's kind of bad about it is, for one, there's no cup that comes with it. And it's kind of small. It doesn't hold a super large amount of water. But other than that, I have nothing but praise to say about this canteen. I highly recommend you get one of these. Now, again, this is the Hungarian M70. You can find them on eBay. You can find them around in surplus stores. They're still around. So I don't know if these are still in use or not, but they're great. I absolutely love them. If you have any experience with one of these canteens, if you have any questions about this, feel free to drop that in the comments. I'd very much like to hear those. And if you wanna see that helmet video about the second Orlite helmet I got, this time I'm not gonna hold any bars on it. I'm gonna tell you, if you do want to see it, I'm gonna tell you who made it. I'm gonna tell you the site I got it from, and I'd very much like you guys to message them and specifically use my name and say how upset you guys are. That'd be great. If you would like to, I would appreciate it, because I'd very much like to get a solution on this pretty quickly, because the last one took months to resolve. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.